Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, asshats, fucktards, dickweeds, and shitburgers of all ages. It's Sunday. So you know what fucking time it is. It's time for TDS, baby. That's the drunk show. Hosted by me, Grant, a.k.a. Fat Boy Not So Slim, a.k.a. Titties McGee, a.k.a. Make That Jelly Roll, baby, a.k.a. Well, in Spanish areas, I'm known as Sangria. And that's about fucking it. But as usual, I have with me the Bald Wonder.
It is I, Butch, the one you always know and the one you love. Who the fuck your ass come to motherfucking see? It is me, baby. LB Dingus, motherfucking BBC, motherfucking Mr. Stay Hard. Yeah. And Rick James, bitch. Oh. And also Richard
James
Esquire.
DDS.
And the DDS stands for the Dick Down Soldier. I know we motherfucking late. Who gives a fuck? Because we don't ride on nobody time but us. Do you understand one thing, and you better understand it or know it or whatever you got to do to research it? We are the gatekeepers of the sixth dimension, and you all are in the third. So you best to motherfucking be happy.
You best to be happy?
You best to be happy.
Okay.
That we showed up. Because we got a world and we got them on the gatekeepers over.
We are not whilst. We are not speaking proper fucking English today. Are y'all doing more gooder? We're doing more gooder. You doing more gooder?
We trying to be happier.
Yeah.
What is it? What's in the Constitution says? Be a more perfect-er nation.
Perfecter
nation.
Yeah, more gooder.
Well, we were built off. Let's get it going.
Let's get toes going. To all of you, because all of you are the reason that we do this.
And we're late.
And also because shit, we need something to fucking do on Sundays.
As always. But here we go. It's not gonna be a long show. All right, let's do it.
Oh, reason it's not gonna be a long show. Before we even get started, take this time, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so, smack the like button. Share this motherfucker to people. And Butch is going to hit you with tonight's sponsors.
Sponsors, we got a small bottle because we're going to tell you why. Still Amsterdam. Still Bush. And we don't drink this because it's Bush and it's a cheap beer. We drink this because Bush is what we love.
It's actually really good.
We're about getting that bread. Today is made out of flour, water, and yeast. Tomorrow, it'll be made out of motherfucking money, baby. Fabric. Y'all call it paper, but it's actually fabric.
It's actually like a cotton blend, isn't it?
No, it's actually it's really a thin layer of cotton.
Oh,
now it has a different amount of shit in it, but it is what it is. But today, we're talking about...
we do have to talk because we do have some people that are wrestling fans, right? Who are also MMA fans. And it happened last night, so I need to pull up the results of the fight so I can talk about it. Yeah. Because there was a UFC fight, I believe it was last night. And CM Punk lost again. The dude who was a professional wrestler who went to UFC. He now holds a UFC record of 0-2. Lost to Mike Jackson.
Talking about what? I thought he was dead.
No. Look, Mike Jackson, round 3 decision.
Yes, I know he made Thriller.
No, not Michael Jackson. Mike Jackson.
And then when you call him Mike?
No. But CM Punk then lost again. His last fight was September 10th, 2016. Oh. That was his first fight. Lost to Mickey Gall. In the first round, got knocked the fuck out. This time he at least made it to round 3.
Again?
No, this actual UFC fight. This is from UFC 225.
What's my man? CM Punk is wrestler.
No, CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk.
He's UFC.
He left the WWE and became a UFC fighter.
I wonder how that went. You know, a lot of those guys are ex-athletes. So, what was that?
Jesus?
Are you? I know you with me. I know you didn't have to chime in.
I didn't know he wanted to talk on the computer. But anywho, Yeah, but former wrestler, he done lost again. I actually want to go back and see the fight. I know that MMA Holds was doing a big thing on it. And his CM Punk's only thing was you win some, you lose some.
Yeah,
no, nigga, you lost twice. Not once.
1 second, let me send my sister a text.
I'll make sure you turn the volume down. Well, anywho, let me go back to what it is I was going to be talking about.
Well, let's go through. Let's do some old school. Current events.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I just pulled up. See, we on the same page. It happens every now and again.
I did not get a chance to look at what happened with Trump and North Korea.
Oh, that was actually the first story.
Now, dig this right here. I don't know if you oh shit. Hold on. She just my sister is the youngest of all of us, but she thinks she's the mother. But North Korea's, say his name,
Kim Jong-un.
He was to meet with
DJT.
Yes, the asshole, as I call him. But I've come to realize, by the end of his term.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is gonna be a huge part of the thing. So let me go backwards, and then we'll deal with Trump and Jong-un.
Okay.
But let me give you these stories. This shit's funny as fuck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The medical license was suspended
mm-hmm.
for a doctor who danced and rapped during his surgeries. Yes, there was a doctor who was rapping and dancing during his surgeries, and they suspended his fucking medical license.
Well, personally, I think that yes, you're doing surgery. Fucking off is not what you should be doing. But I can say this. I can say this here. When it comes to a doctor, if he's doing the same surgery over and over,
it could get a little bit
gets redundant. I mean, You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard anymore. Now, I'm not sure about technology, but oh shit. Hold on.
What happened? You can't be doing this in the middle of sentences.
My sister, I'm gonna keep y'all up because you're in my family. We're betting on bowling, and she just bet me keep the kids overnight. Me and my girl don't have kids, so just give us the money for date night. But I believe a doctor, believe it or not, man.
Hold on. Remember, you watched Doctor Strange, right?
Yes.
Remember, he was sitting there listening to music and doing that.
I have no problem with that. Hell, I don't have a problem what the fuck the doctor do while I'm knocked out doing surgery. The only thing I want to know is when you start and when you finish, everything is right.
Yeah.
Now, I do have one for you. Did you hear about the New York garbage man that destroyed 9 cars because he was drunk?
Yeah.
And he didn't figure it out until he woke up. Also, Anthony Bourdain.
Oh yes, the passing of Anthony Bourdain. I need to finish with these because there's some comedy to some of them.
Okay, go ahead. You know, hold on. The reason people I have an opinion on everything.
Yeah.
So, shoot.
Okay, but this is good news for women who are part of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
And you know what? I'm not a big titty man. Mm-hmm. I just like nipples and enough to, just a handful.
Okay. But studies have recently found that women with smaller breasts they can safely skip chemotherapy.
Somehow for
If they have breast cancer, women with smaller breasts are more likely to be able to skip chemotherapy and just get the stuff removed.
that's fucked up.
Good news for those with it.
That's fucked up. Well, go ahead.
They found mysterious objects near the supermassive black hole at the galaxy's center.
They found what?
Large, mysterious objects.
Well, I do a lot of looking on YouTube, and I watch some of the physics shows that they don't give. They do a lot of bullshit talking a lot. But for one, they said that black holes are like wormholes to different parts.
Yes,
but yet
galaxies.
But yet nobody
can prove
has.
it.
But at the same time, this is what they say from physics. Okay, imagine that you have a sheet of paper.
Okay.
All right, and suns are considered the most the biggest objects most of the times.
Okay, stars.
Okay, stars are. When they collapse on each other, they do two things. One, once they collapse and destroy themselves or whatever, they build other stars because of what they send out. Also, because we cannot grasp the concept that a hot sauce cap, can weigh thousands of tons. So they say when the sun collapses, it rips the fabric of
space and
space. Now, the thing about time is I don't believe they have a real concept of time. For the simple fact that the only things we have to measure time is one, the time of day, and then the speed of light and sound. So if these are the only things that you can measure time with, but yet you cannot understand how a sun the size of ours can keep Pluto.
I know what that is.
What is that?
No, that's my little speaker that's in the other room.
Oh, okay. They can keep them in a gravitational hole. So I don't think man has an understanding of what time is.
Okay.
Because
speaking of time.
Okay.
All right, and this is the segue. Excellent fucking segue. The next story is that now CBS Sports has created a huge timeline of LeBron James's 8 consecutive NBA Finals appearances. And speaking of that, I called that 4-0. I called that 4-0 before it started for Golden State.
Okay.
Because after LeBron scored over 50 points and they lost, I said the Cavs ain't gonna win one game.
My thing to you is this, and my brother brought it up. And you're not a big basketball fan.
Not at all.
But through your small research of watching it every now and then, there's no team right now in the NBA, and very few in the history of basketball, that could compete with Golden State. Now, here's the thing. Right now, they call LeBron the greatest player in basketball.
Right now.
They compare him to
Don't say it.
Jordan.
Don't.
But
I compare these nuts to LeBron's fucking forehead before I compare fucking.
I can tell you this. First of all, LeBron plays out of position. That's number one. Number two, the game of basketball was totally different when Jordan played and LeBron played.
Okay.
When Jordan played, it was mandatory that you were man to man.
Okay.
You could hand check, but then they changed it to you could put your elbow in.
Yeah.
Now, the reason, hold on, I'm sorry.
Oh, this shit's gonna hit the fucking new. This next one's gonna hit the fucking
Hold on,
new shit.
my sister bet me that her and her husband would beat me and my girlfriend and bowling. And the bet is that we have to do an overnight babysitting.
I'll do the same bet with you if you want. Me and Stephanie beat you again.
But she said that she will watch Kenya's Kids. Kenya's Kids is 18. Well, yeah, 17, well, 18 and 22.
Hold on, let me check. Let me ask the boss real quick. Okay. Let me ask the boss. Right. Okay.
But LeBron is not.
Okay.
He's been there for 8 years straight, and I can tell you this: when history goes on, he will be looked at as a loser. If you watch football, the Buffalo Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls and lost, but yet nobody talks about them. So,
okay, I have the okay from the wife. So here's what's gonna happen.
y'all gonna bet Phil because y'all two on the boat.
No, here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Me and her versus you and your lady. Right?
No, you go against Phil.
Okay, I'll deal with Phil my own. But me and my girl against you and your lady, right? When we win, you babysit my kids for a night. If by some act of miracle in God you win, we will pay for a date night for you and your girl.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Come on, get back to the what's the name?
Hold on, I gotta get my kids a sandwich real quick.
People, I'm sorry, we've been taking care of some. I have a lot of my business picked up my outside business. So excuse us. It's not going to be the most entertaining one. Also, as you see that I have picked up weight to go back. Got to be here too. It'll be gone tomorrow.
Here today, going tomorrow. So you cool with that bet?
I got to tell the kidneys just like you talk to your old lady.
Okay. But it's close the door. Close the door. But
go to the next.
Okay. This one's kind of sad. Former NFL player Kenyatta Jones. Remember him? Mm-hmm. Dies at 39.
Do they say why?
Let me pull it up and see if it tells me why.
I think most.
I hope it has nothing to do with TBI or anything.
What's TBI?
Traumatic brain injury, cardiac arrest.
Yes, I can understand that.
Dang, he was one of the Patriots too.
A lot of people don't understand. Like we were talking about earlier, a lot of NBA, NFL. What else is it? NBA, NFL, baseball, soccer. A lot of those athletes make a lot of money, and they've been working hard since they were kids, and they did everything. So a lot of them turn to drugs and just continue working out. So that's not a problem. Not to mention, some of them also health-wise, they discontinue eating right. And I know for myself, I worked out for many years and just one day woke up and discontinued. And, you never see me eat chicken and fried chicken, eat ice cream every day. So, yeah, I can understand that.
Okay, here's the next one. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Arrested
for
DUI and resisting arrest.
I can believe that. I can believe that. You know why?
Mm.
He's a movie star,
Mm-hmm.
and he's used to getting away with shit. And don't get me wrong, he probably ran into either one or two types of police officers.
Mm.
Yes. He either A, ran into the one that we don't give a fuck if you are a movie star or not.
But damn what you do, boy.
You need to kick down some major cheese, and we ain't talking about no, you better have some cash on you.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that steaky Gouda.
Or he bumped into one of the ones that, I don't give a fuck who you are, the law is the law.
Well, if you fight the law, sometimes the law wins.
So he got mad, and the thing was, he's lucky that they recognized him as a movie star because he should have got his ass whooped. Next,
technology news.
Okay.
You know I like technology.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft.
Okay.
They just did the E3 2018. It's the big seminar or whatever where all the fans and everybody comes, and they introduce all the new stuff that's coming for all systems.
Okay.
Right? All gaming world, all electronics and technology. But Microsoft's strategy for this year, for 2018, is if you can't beat them, buy them. So Microsoft has been going around and buying small companies, small gaming places, a whole bunch of stuff, just so that they can stay ahead of the game. And they're buying exclusive rights to certain games so that people can only play certain games on the Xbox.
Well, here's the thing with that.
Mm-hmm.
Most people these days, a lot of schools are giving you a lot of technology to work with. You don't even now have to go to college to get into that type of thing. The kids of today are so up to date without education that, or should I say, we live in an information age. So now these kids know the shit, and then they go to school. And what they're finding out is, and take what we play, Clash of Clans. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to give us some money for that.
Oh, yeah. Clash of Clans, Supercell. We play the shit out of your game. What the fuck does it look like I have a black eye?
Mm-hmm. This camera has got a little bit, either we started to look fucked up or the camera is fucking us up. But anyhow, what I find out is a lot of people are playing games on their phone.
Yes, even one of the biggest games in the world right now, Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
There's mobile. I have it on this Mac. It's on the PC. It's on the PlayStation and the Xbox.
I think it's Fortnite. Phil's son was playing it, and my son has been playing it, and it's taking over for you all's game.
I am fucking horrible at that game, and I was a very good professional gamer.
Mm-hmm.
But Fortnite, the whole thing, shoot, I play with the kids, with my kids, and my 7-year-old is like, "Dad, you're a noob." Like that's a newbie, a new person who I still haven't gotten the game. Now I do have 3 victory royales where I've won. One in squads, one in the new 20v20, and one in the old 50v50 they had. And the best that I've done in solos is 2nd place, and I got that today.
Well, see, this is why I say they're buying games, and I understand. All right, it's similar like the music industry. Okay, nobody has to sign with the big time record labels.
No, and like Fortnite, guess how much that game costs?
How much?
Nothing.
Right, but that's what I'm getting to. What I'm saying is, these days, you go out and go get the brightest stars to make your games, right?
Yeah.
But it's the guy that people, okay, like the rap industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's no more about lyrics and substance.
It's about marketability.
Right. So now everybody in the gaming industry is making their own thing. Yeah. You know what? I did not know about Clash of Clans until I put you on Clash. Yeah, I'm talking about a couple weeks ago. I zoomed in on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That game has so much fucking detail that you don't see.
It didn't used to. That game has grown. And I mean, you know why it's grown? The same way that Fortnite and all these other free games have grown is from in-game purchases. Now,
no. That's what I was about to get to.
The difference between Clash of Clans and Fortnite, though, right? Mm-hmm. Clash of Clans, you can pay to win, essentially, right? You can buy the gems, boost your stuff up to beat people. Fortnite's different, right? Like, you spend $50 in Fortnite, right? All you're doing is buying skins for your character that have no effect on the game at all.
Right.
But people are buying this $10 battle pass, right? And then some of these skins that are $30 and $40 a piece, and dances just so that they can dab or do whatever dances, and they have no effect in the game.
And you know why?
I don't know why.
Okay. What's the game you like to play with you and my brother?
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty.
Yes, sir.
Call of Duty. There was a movie with the guy with the hood.
Oh shit.
We looked at the movie, well, at least we started to, is they look like the Knights Templars. You know the movie when you think about it. But anyhow, those games there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty, that game, they were all shoot 'em ups. There was nothing different.
Yeah, they're first person shooters.
Okay, so there's nothing different. Now you're looking at spending $50 for it.
Yeah.
Now they're slow by sitting up there charging you $40, $50 so you can dab and play. But I seen something when my son was playing it.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him for about 5-6 minutes. He just running around, picking up gems, picking up shit.
Gems.
Yeah, like little things you can pick up so you can get guns and get longer life and
shields.
Yeah. So he's picking up all this shit, right? But guess what? He never ran into anybody.
An enemy.
So what I figured out was
that's actually how I got to the second place, because I just hid the whole time until there was one person left and he shot me in the face.
But see, that's the thing. They all set up the same. So what I'm thinking is what they're doing is providing some entertainment for us that. But the future is Clash of Clans.
How so?
Okay. You know when you say you could buy gems and win games and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can buy all the gems you want. And you can buy all the shit and upgrade your stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you still have to go against someone. And see, no matter what, you're going to have to deal with somebody and they got the same opportunity. Now, in Clash of Clans,
okay,
if they would have made it where I got so much purple elixir, I could buy at least 1 or 2 gems. Oh, somebody showed up?
Yeah, hey, what's up, Cardinal? How you doing, buddy?
Well, Cardinal, we already got one pulled for you. To the C-Man.
To the window.
To the walls. We're talking about video games on this section.
First, have a serious conversation about Fortnite compared to other games and why people would spend so much money on skins and stuff like that for those games.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, I do enjoy the game. Now, I was sitting there with the kids, like I said when I talked to you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like real distant on the phone. That's because I was playing.
I can promise you this. PlayStation.
Cardinal won't let his kid get skins.
Well, I don't play it.
I mean, they do have the skins that you can earn via gameplay, but there's certain like new skins and stuff like that and dances. Like I'll have to show you like the dances that the kids have and stuff.
But I can promise you, in the near future, pretty much all games will be free.
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite has like all but 100% proven that the strategy works.
It's not that. I'm gonna tell you what it is. The kids they're more advanced than the companies. They're gonna figure out a way where they can share the game eventually.
They've already done that. Fortnite was free. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fortnite
they're gonna be a lot more games free because a lot of gaming people had to, and I'm just saying had to, lose money from games like Clash of Clans, Candy Crush.
Yeah.
What was the one that your wife used
to? Cookie Jam?
Cookie Jam.
Oh, you was a monster in Cookie Jam, dog.
All those games were free, and it took away from the base games of Xbox and PlayStation.
That is true.
So with that being said,
mobile gaming has become one of the Cardinal plays Bejeweled. Cardinal, you're old as fuck.
Cardinal, I used to play Bejeweled. I was a pro in that shit.
Now Bejeweled, don't get me wrong, Bejeweled was all right.
You know, but here's the thing about free games. Okay, first of all,
I just need to show. I need to show Butch something so that he doesn't get upset with me.
He's showing me Clash of Clans.
Look, I'm number 8. I have over 1,000 points. So I don't care what you have, bitch.
Yeah, where am I?
You have 3,000 points.
And what number am I?
But 2.
Okay.
But I have 1,000 points. So
now, Cardinal, I can guarantee this. Other than the base games that have like NBA,
NFL,
the baseball, FIFA.
But even Madden, like the Madden game, is on mobile.
And see, it's free.
Yes.
Those games will now become, they're going to become free. But here's the thing. In the next couple of years, and I'm gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna say 5.
Okay.
And the next 5 years, you will not be playing Madden or any of those games. He says, "Oh,
PUBG Mobile." Yes, PUBG Mobile. That, Player Unknown Battleground. It was the game that was before Fortnite, which has become a little less popular. Hey, Cardinal, would you like to see us do some new, like PUBG? Neither one of us have ever played it, but would you like to see like some me and Butch maybe playing PUBG on the computer? Would you like to see that on the channel? See some noobs try it?
Let me ask you something, Cardinal. Are you a big time gamer? Is what I need.
Oh, he said hell yes. He would love to see us try to play PUBG.
I want to see is he a big time gamer. What did he say?
Oh, he said yes.
Oh, okay. Well, PUBG, we have, and we've been saying this to a lot of our fans and people who watch. We're trying to get some new content, man. Hey, we sit down and talk. Let's go ahead and get some gaming shit in. As of right now, I know you probably don't know this. I don't know your age, but TV will be an obsolete thing probably in the next 4 years.
Have some fun with games. He's 40.
Oh, okay, so you understand games. Look here, man. At age 40, 9 times out of 10, because you're a gamer, you know the technology of the world. So I guarantee if you have cable, then that means you're just giving money away for no reason. But right now, YouTube is going to be the future of television. We will not be going, because when we were young, we had to look at ESPN, HBO, and all that shit. Look, man, we could get into something. You ought to get with us. We'll give you a number so you can call. But in the next 4 years, all right?
I do everything on my mobile, but I don't know why we have cable.
I don't either. I have no idea. You know why? Your parents.
No, I mean cable-wise. Like here in the house, we don't have cable.
Neither do we.
Yeah, you don't have cable either. Yeah, I kind of talk to you in it. Yeah. But I mean, shoot, for TV, you can look at my phone. Oh, shit. See if I can put it up here. I got Sling TV. I got WWE Network. That's my main screen of my phone right there.
But hold on now. Sling TV will be obsolete in a few years.
Well, it may be, but right now, if I want to watch something live, yeah, TV I can watch. And then I'm going to say I do not promote any illegal third-party apps, but I'm just saying there are some out there. And if you put a word that means the container that you hold a pet turtle in, followed by the word TV, you can watch free movies and any TV shows.
I understand. I'm gonna put it out there. What is it? The Play Store has Pluto TV.
Okay, but no, I'm talking about the one that's more good.
Oh, we can't say that.
Yeah, it's. He said, "Whatever do you mean?" No, but it's if you take a fish tank and put plants and a turtle in it, it is known as a blank. Put TV at the end, and then download that off the internet, not the Play Store.
I've been drinking today, so you said a turtle and a.
If you put if you take a fish tank and put a turtle and some plants
in it. Fish tank is called aquarium.
That's called a fish tank is called an aquarium when it has fish.
Okay. So
when it has turf and a turtle and plants.
That's a terrarium. Terrarium.
Huh?
Is that you saying?
Yeah, that's a terrarium. Yes, sir.
And you should add TV to the end?
If you put TV at the end?
What is that?
It's an application.
Oh, I've never seen that before. And I'm pretty sure you're making that up. So.
Okay, no. A terrarium is a vivarium for smaller land animals, especially reptiles, amphibians, or terrestrial invertebrates, typically in the form of a glass-fronted case.
Okay, so terrarium TV.
Yes,
I will look that up. I think you're lying because you.
Oh! Sir Cardinal says Moritz work too. Moritz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We know what you're saying. Yeah. Now, us here at Reckless TV, we do not condone any form of illegal or illicit activity at any point in time, and any words spoken by Graham or Butch are those of Graham and Butch alone, and not by Reckless TV as a whole.
Yeah, I don't condone shit. Unless you're talking about taking communion 8 times.
Man, they won't let me take communion anymore because they said that I tried to get seconds.
And you know what? I did that. My mother took me to a church and had they used real wine.
Oh,
and I came off of a real good drunk, and I was like, "Oh shit, this shit brought me back." But here's my thing. All right, please stop that. In 4 years, PlayStation,
okay,
Xbox.
Watch your mouth.
And there will be 2 more other gaming systems.
Okay.
And neither one of those will be hooked up to the TV.
Oh, yeah, like Nintendo Switch. You can do Nintendo Switch now without the TV.
No. Everything will be VR.
I don't think so.
Everything, there will not be a game that will be where you have to put it on the TV in 4 years.
No, because look at Nintendo Switch now. It comes with its own damn shit. But it's not VR.
No.
It's a portable game that you can't hook to the TV.
No, what I mean by that is back in the day, and Cardinal, he knows, we used to hook the game up to the TV and we play.
Correct.
You will receive, although it costs a little money, although it's cheap now, because in 4 years the technology will be so far past it that the average man can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
When you play Call of Duty, you will be
in the game.
You are no longer.
They're working on that, but I think we're still we're like 20, 30 years off from it.
I can tell you this. The military.
Okay.
I used to watch the military channel.
I used to be in it.
They have a. First of all, they say
the first virtual reality thing that I saw from the military.
Hold on. Let's say this first. The military is 40 years in the future with technology.
No, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
When I was in training, right, we had a virtual reality range. We had a VR range where we could practice our shooting on the range. And we did that from our barracks. But the technology put into that, right? And it was good now. Don't get it twisted. It was good. There was the one that we did in the barracks, and they had one that there was a special room for, right? But that wasn't range training. That was more of training for deployments.
Okay.
Right? But the one, I'm going to talk about both of them. The one for the range was no better than duck hunt.
Okay.
Right? But the one in the room was somewhat similar to what we see today.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say 40 years. I'm going to say maybe 7 or 8.
Okay.
Because at the time that I was in the training one for the desert, that was back in 2003, I want to say.
Okay, did this. They had, I cannot think of the name of the movie, but you watched it. It was about this guy. He was on the beach with his girl. And these terrorists, of course, in every American movie, they're from Afghanistan, Middle East somewhere. So he when they killed his fiance, and then he went on a mission to get him back and shit like that, and then the CIA hired him and shit like that, right? And it was oh my God, well, I'm trying to think of this guy who was it Bruce Willis? I can't remember, but anyhow, during the training process, they had on VRs. And they had shot things on them, so they was walking around looking like they're in an empty room, but yet they're walking around seeing people and shooting at them. Now, the VR is hooked into a backpack. The backpack is hooked into the gun. The gun is, every time they point, it's all put together. Now, that was just in a movie. Now, I believe this when you say you all did things, right? Now, you have to understand that the military sits up there and puts out a wish order. And whoever can come up with it, all right, will get the contract for the cheapest price.
Correct.
Now, you have to do this. They have things that the average soldier does not even got them come in contact with. Now, I know you don't follow the ancient aliens things, but they have a thing called a UB3, I think it is. It's an anti-gravity airplane they have.
Oh, okay.
It's been on the internet. Everybody's seen it.
The UH-3.
No, it's not the UH-3. It's the UB something. It has 3 globes under it. But it only has like 80% anti-gravity, so it has a motor on it. What I'm telling you is, for you to be a soldier dealing in that, and you seeing that, what do you think if you had top-level clearance?
Yeah.
What would you see? The military has 40 years in the future. Everything that we have now is made because of it's affordable. Now, I got one for you. You remember when the first PlayStation 2 came out?
Yeah.
All right. Then the PlayStation 3 came out. When the PlayStation 2, the original big one, it had the same computer chip in it as the Scud missile does.
Yeah, they actually used a bunch of PlayStations and put them all together to make a damn supercomputer.
Right now, a low level, well, probably not now, but a couple years ago, about 10 years ago, if you had a I want to say it was back in 2000 because I got it from my sister-in-law, ex-sister-in-law, because my brother's divorced now. But you could have got, if you had the PlayStation, you would have, they would have paid you $10,000 for the original PlayStation.
No, but don't get it twisted. The same thing, like my kids, both my sons, are getting taught stuff in school now that motherfuckers didn't learn in at least my education. Motherfuckers didn't even hear about learning until college.
Well, you have to understand, technology is cheaper now. But if look at me and him have what, about 8 years?
Yeah.
7 years apart, right? The difference when you was in school and the difference when I was in school.
When you were in school, there was still reading, writing, and
I put it like
arithmetic.
this. When I was in school,
there was still reading, writing, and arithmetic.
When I was in school, we had a computer class.
Oh, wow. When I was in school, we had computer repair and networking.
Yeah, but see, when you was in school, Microsoft was there.
No, okay. When you was in school, y'all had a class that had shit like Mavis Beacon teaches typing.
No. When I was in school, we had word processing.
Okay, you had word processing and teaching of type. When I was in school, like one of the classes I excelled highly in was computer repair and networking. And one of the things that we did was bypass the school's firewall by building our own.
No, look at it. You're 7 years younger than I am.
Yes.
Look how technology
changed in those 7 years.
I'm 42. You are
34.
You're 34.
Oh, so that is 8 years.
8 years.
No, 7 considering the birthday.
But
I turned older first,
and then
you.
Right. But with that being said, you have to look at it like this. When you was in 8th grade, right? There was Microsoft.
Yeah.
And technology was so cheap at the time.
Yeah, it's still cheap.
No, I'm talking about technology. Technology from 1998 to 2002.
Okay.
Made a significant jump.
It did.
But it wasn't affordable. But
it was still affordable because I was building my own computers then.
No, what I mean by it was the actual knowledge was there, but from 2002 to up to 2010, technology got so cheap
and smaller,
and phones and everything got so cheap that it was amazing that what the average man can afford right now.
Yeah, he said Windows 98 to XP.
XP is a totally different thing. Look here.
And you be forgetting that there was Windows ME in there. Man, what's up, buddy? Man said shot, hit it. I just took my last one.
We're not going
because the show was getting ready to end. Both of us had to get up at 5:30 in the morning. You take the last shot.
I can tell you this here. Technology right now is so cheap and so affordable that the average man can't even keep up. The average phone is cheaper. The average phone is more expensive, more
accessible.
No, it costs more than a laptop.
Yeah. All right, but look. Hey, Matt, I know you just got here, buddy. But like I said a minute ago, both of us had to get up 5:30 in the morning.
And we wasn't going to do the show.
We weren't going to do the show, but we couldn't let y'all down. So we said we'll at least do an hour. So that's what we're doing tonight. But we will be back on track next Sunday.
No, we will not be. Actually, we will not be doing a show next Sunday. I'm not sure because next Sunday is Father's Day.
Oh, next Sunday is Father's Day. I will be with the family, and he will be with his family.
No, you know what?
But is next Sunday Father's Day?
Next Sunday, the 17th is.
Are you sure? Day. Goddamn right it is. So ain't no show on Father's Day.
We may do a show.
Actually, yeah, we'll do a fucking Father's Day show. I hope everything is good. No, we'll do a Father's Day show.
We'll do a show. I mean, my son is out of town, so
yeah, and my kids are in the other room, so I'll have spent all day and shit. When they asked me what I wanted for Father's Day, I said I want y'all to go on fucking vacation.
Hey, you know. Look here. We gotta say this. Come on, baby. Look here. Hell yes.
Hey, that is the greatest Father's Day present on earth. Tell them to go. I see y'all asses every day. You know what I want for Father's Day? To be left alone. I want to go sit in my room and jack off and just be left alone.
Just walk around the house naked
and be left alone. Go butt naked to the refrigerator, grab a beer, sip it,
and be left
alone. Go look in the mirror and helicopter dick and be left
alone. Actually, that's it. We're gonna do a show on Father's Day. Hey, Matt Cardinal, I want you to get all your friends if you can.
Father's Day special.
We're gonna go ahead and vent. We're gonna vent. We're gonna talk about Father's Day's gifts. We're gonna talk about the things we really want. This is gonna be a real live band show.
Yep. But Fish.
Hold on, Cardinal. Leave something. Put our email address in there. We need to sit down and see if we can get some type of gaming show going on. He'll be good with it. Leave us your information. And we'll work out some money things with you. Is that Amanda?
That's Amanda. She just showed up.
Amanda, I hate to tell you, we got to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
You'll see why on a future video.
I'm going ahead and tell him.
Oh, shit. All right.
He is... I'm embarrassed to say it. He is my brother, my best friend. I'm going to say it. He's entering into a dick jacking contest. And
I have to be there at 7 a.m., so I have to get up at 5.
And it's 2 hours away. He's already purchased necessary amounts of Vaseline and movies.
So I got Lubriderm, buddy.
Oh, well, Lubriderm.
Lubriderm, baby. That shit make
look here. You're going to be chafed like a motherfucker.
We'll see.
What's she say?
She said, that sucks, boss.
Now, me, on the other hand.
He's going fishing.
I'm going fishing. Me and my brother, we do a little fishing thing. But
now, Butch did catch a nice 5-pounder the other day.
Yes. It wasn't 5.
No, I'm gonna post it on the Instagram. I'm gonna put it on the Instagram.
We didn't have a weight thing,
but he went and caught the biggest fish of his life.
And I love it because he said 5.
That looked like a 5-pounder to me.
Big white belly. But
he went largemouth fishing with what do you call himself?
Crash.
Something you better listen.
Oh, something you better listen to.
Yeah, something better listen. Oh, Amanda's been sick all day. Well, it's all right, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda,
next Sunday we're gonna do the Father's Day show.
Amanda, anybody listening, I'm gonna tell you something. If you want to be well and stay well, and all you need to get is black seed oil made by Amazing Herb, and drink apple cider vinegar.
Yep, one little bit early in the morning.
Yeah.
But hey, let me tell them about the fish.
What about the fish?
That they don't fry in the kitchen.
And beans don't burn on the grill.
You know what? It took a whole lot of trying.
Just to get up that heat.
But now, we're up in the big leagues.
Getting our turn at bat.
As long as we live,
me and you, baby.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Moving on up.
Win if you can.
Lose if you must. But always cheat. And in the meantime,
and as always,
go fuck yourselves.
Love
See
y'all.
you Father's Day, man.
Father's Day. Hey, we're doing a Father's Day show. Tell all your buddies to tune in. We're going to tell you what dads really want. Fathers. We're going to talk about nothing but fathers.
What we really want.
Amanda, tell all your friends. Fathers, get your dad. Get your grandfather.
Hey, let's give them a hint. What do we want?
We're going to talk about it. We're going all out on this one.
All right, see you next week.
Peace.